have some people that are interested in knowing whether or not it's safe or a good idea to order takeout, because of sort of that fear around having other people handle the food, perhaps preparing the food and delivering the food and sort of all those pieces to get to you.
Okay, great. Yeah, as far as we know, it's safe to be ordering takeout, but there are some things that you should be looking at. If you're somebody who's immunocompromised, or just wary about taking takeout, then maybe even just ordering cooked food as opposed to raw food, because we know it goes through a high temperature heat. That's one option. One of the things I'm trying to encourage people to do is we have so much structure in terms of getting to the grocery store right now when we can, and now have all these foods available that I'd probably spend more time just cooking at home and using the groceries that we're so lucky that we actually have. But just, making sure that when you do get takeout that you're cleaning your surfaces after any containers have touched, washing hands, all of the necessary precautions that we're taking anyway, as a result of being in this pandemic.
Okay, and then another question from one of our audience members is, are probiotics helpful to take with respect to IBD and COVID-19?
So probiotics, there's been a lot of studies in terms of the relationship with IBD. In terms of COVID-19, I mean, we know that probiotics can help boost the microbiome or the gut bacteria, which can help immunity, but there's like no research right now indicating that probiotics are something that we are required during this pandemic. There are so many strains and qualities and preparations out there in terms of probiotics that they're very specific in terms of what you're looking for. So just buying any probiotic might not be beneficial anyway. Going back to the food and what you actually have available, there are a lot of foods that actually are fermented or have natural probiotics like the yogurt or the artisan cheeses or sourdough bread or things like that. And that's a great one. You've made homemade pasta, so you could try making homemade sourdough bread and doing a long ferment because we have the time, right? So things like that, kombucha, kefir, like the yogurt drinks, all of those things are accessible and can still contain those probiotics without needing to buy an actual strain.
I can jump in here a little bit just on the last two questions. So again,
Great.
I'm not a microbiologist, but my understanding of ordering food is that, first of all, coronaviruses are killed in anything that is temperature over around 55 degrees Celsius. So any cooked, prepared food should kill any coronavirus. And also, it doesn't stick very well to soft, pliable things. So you're really worried about transmission on hard items like hard metal, even cardboard, it doesn't stick very well to. So if you really want to be safe, you may want to wipe down the outside packaging of the bag or of the container of the food, not the inside, but the outside with, antiseptic wipes. But eating the food should not be a problem from what I understand. And you don't have to wash fruits and vegetables any differently than you would normally. As far as probiotics go, the studies in IBD, in Crohn's, there's no benefit to probiotics for using for treatment of Crohn's disease. In ulcerative colitis, there may be a slight benefit to keeping ulcerative colitis in remission in addition to medications. As far as infection, probiotics really have been shown to shorten the course of gastroenteritis, so the stomach flu, but have not been shown to reduce your risk of developing any other sort of infection. So there's no evidence that probiotics help reduce the risk of developing an infection like COVID-19.
Great, thank you.